What's going on, guys? Today I want to show you some training techniques for you to finally learn that muscle up. As most of you guys already know, learning calisthenics, especially the harder moves like muscle ups, can cause minor injuries or strains if you're not too careful. I'm going to give a quick thanks to Thrive Tape for sending over their far infrared elastic Keno tape. I love how it could be worn through any activity as well as being sweat resistant and waterproof. You guys can check it out by opening the camera on your phone, aim the camera at the QR code, and tap the banner that appears to scan for Thrive right now. This is my first time using Thrive Tape, and it came at a perfect time because of this nagging tennis elbow that I've been having by overworking my muscle ups. What Thrive Tape pretty much does, guys, it provides added joint and muscle support to target pain relief in any injured area no matter what activity you're doing. Point the phone camera at the QR code, check it out, no app needed, guys. It will allow you to keep training and can be worn up to 7 days. If you have chronic pain like I do sometimes, guys, do yourself a favor and try Thrive Tape. It helps keep joints and muscles in place so you can keep training hard, keep pushing boundaries, and can be a great tool to help you get through recovery of injuries and provide pain relief. Remember, guys, use your phone's camera to scan this and check out their page for more info on how it works and how to use it. Okay, guys, so I'm here with my boy Sergio.
What's up, Frank?
Jacob.
What up, Frank?
And today we're going to show you some training techniques on how to learn your very first muscle up and how to perfect it. We're going to show you first how a clean muscle up looks like, and they're going to show you right now. Okay, guys, those are clean muscle ups. Let's go ahead and see how it looks when you struggle for a muscle up, how it looks. Okay, guys, so that's kind of how it looks when you're struggling to learn how to muscle up, or you got it, but you're trying to train your hardest and you're not really doing your best to clean up your muscle up. We're going to talk about how you could clean your muscle up, the training techniques that you could do, the tips that you could use in order to get that muscle up better, or just get it for your very first time. So Sergio, what are some of the things that you struggle with when you were learning the muscle up?
Well, when I was learning the muscle up, I wasn't going high enough, so I was overcompensating my right hand side.
Yeah.
So that's about it. So, give it that look where one arm goes over first.
Yeah. That's the problem that a lot of people do is they don't get high enough. They don't get high enough over the bar where their chest clears the bar, and they're stuck right there. That and their hand position is off, where they're grabbing it underneath like this, and once they get up there, they're confused on where to place the hands. So what you want to do as far as hand placement is you want to put your hand more over the bar, like more into a false grip. The reason being is once you're over the bar, you're going to be able to just sit on it and then just push up onto a dip. Let me just show you really quick. See, from right here, my hand is already in the right spot, and from right here, I just do the dip. And it's not like this. Not like a regular pull-up where you're just hanging on the bar like this. You gotta bring it up and over and have a good false grip or a thumb over the bar. Getting high above the bar is really important, so we're gonna talk about the kip and how you could utilize the kip to be able to propel yourself naturally over and get enough explosive power to do a muscle up. So Jacob, what was the one thing or things that you struggled with when you were learning a muscle up?
When I first started learning the muscle up, I was coming up from a dead hang, and I thought I was strong enough to just pull myself over, but that wasn't the case. I needed to use my momentum and explode up there to help me out.
Yeah, the thing is a muscle up is an explosive. You got to think of it as an explosive movement exercise. You want to attack the bar. It's not like a regular pull-up where you're just pulling up and from there doing a muscle up. You're pulling, but you want to pull the bar, and your goal is to bring it down to your waist, pelvic area. You don't want to just pull it to your chest. When you're pulling, your goal is to bring that bar, form a C in the air where you're bringing it to your waist. So what he was doing is, he was strong enough, I bet, just like me. When I learned a muscle up, I was able to do 20, 30 pull-ups, but I was still not able to do a muscle up because I didn't get that technique down. In my mind, I thought it was just a really strong pull-up, and then from there into a muscle up. So you gotta imagine that you're pulling and you're bringing the bar to your waist, and you're doing a C in the air. It's not an up and down motion. Cool. So that was that's a good thing a lot of people struggle with, is they think it's just up, and then from there they get stuck because they don't know where to go. One of the first things that we're going to talk about is the sweet spot. and how to utilize the kip motion in order to give you enough explosive force to get you above the bar. So in order to provide explosive power, we're going to utilize a kip. A kip looks like this on the bar. So what you do is you explode forward, and what you want to do is you want to aim your feet at a spot that's in front of you. The moment your body retracts, it acts like a natural spring. Your body naturally wants to come back, but at that sweet spot moment, you want to bring in your knees all the way to your chest to help it explode even further, and that'll get you a lot of height to get you above the bar. Once you're above the bar, that's when you just lean in. You're gonna lean in with your chest, and then you'll be in a dip position where you can just finish your muscle up and dip up. We're gonna demonstrate how to do that kip right here with Jacob. What you wanna do, because it's an explosive movement, you wanna attack this as an explosive movement. You don't wanna hang on the bar when you're learning on the muscle, because the more energy that you're wasting or you're not using, the less successful you wanna do. So every time you're learning a muscle up, the moment you grab the bar is the moment you want to start your attempt at the muscle up or the kip. And once you're above the bar, you're gonna lean in. You're gonna lean in with your chest, and then from there, you're just gonna be able to do the dip and finish your muscle up. So what we wanna do to practice and work that kip is, what you wanna do is you wanna step into the bar. You don't wanna just grab underneath the bar and do it. You wanna be able to create momentum where you step back a foot away from the bar, and you're gonna grab the bar. Remember, it's an explosive movement. The moment you touch the bar and you go for it, you have to go for it. You don't wanna just hang there and waste any energy. So you're gonna step forward, you're gonna come forward, and you're gonna step at a object that you could place about a feet away from the bar as a guide for, like an imaginary button for you to press and know where to press. The moment you retract, your body's naturally going to want to come back. It's going to create like a recoil. So the moment it does that, it's like a sweet spot where the trick lies. The moment your body retracts, you're going to bring your knees in hard to your chest. You're going to bring your knees hard to your chest at that exact moment, and that'll create a big explosive force to get you above the bar. So we're going to practice that kip. Jacob's going to come back. He's going to take a step forward and aim his feet toward the object right there and try to go high to the bar. So he's gonna try to touch that, bringing these in hard to his chest, right there. See, he created enough explosive force so he's high enough, so now he just leans in with the chest and he presses up for the muscle up. Okay guys, next I wanna talk to you guys about the grip on doing a muscle up. A lot of mistakes a lot of people do is, again, they look at it as a pull-up, and they do the muscle up doing it like this with the wrist going all the way down. What you want to do is you want to use more of your palm onto the grip. So Sergio's going to grab it how he grabs the muscle ups, and see how his palms are more over the bar, more into like a false grip. The reason why is when you explode into a muscle up, that transition when you're above the bar, you want to be able to make a smooth transition with your hands and wrists so you could do the dip. That's a mistake that a lot of people do, and that's a mistake that could cost you your, or just give you more time and not be able to learn the muscle up. So one of the things that people get stuck with is, like I mentioned before, is they get stuck up here. Another element that keeps them from there is they're not strong in their dips. So if there are exercises that I encourage people to do, is dips on the straight bar. You want to do dips on the straight bar. It makes the transition a lot easier. You want to go deep with those dips, because a lot of people so again, you want to make your dip stronger on a straight bar, and you want to be able to do dips and do them deep like this to be able to make it easier. So once you're in a muscle up position and you're right here and you don't get stuck, all you need to do is just dip. So work on these, making yourself stronger, so whenever you're here in a muscle up, you have the strength to push through. To get the feel of the muscle up, you could also use a low bar like this. We're gonna use this for demonstration purposes, but you wanna be able to use a bar low enough where you can push off the floor and do the muscle up, and you'll be able to learn the motion of the muscle up with the assistance on the floor. And Sergio's gonna show us pretty much how it looks. See how he's using the floor to push you off and get that motion of the muscle up. This is a good exercise to do if you are stuck with your transition, because it'll allow you to be able to do the transition by just pushing off the floor and getting the feel of the full muscle up. Another training technique that you can use is you can train with a partner, and you could help him by holding his feet and give him some assistance to help him get up there. Okay guys, those are the tips on how to learn or perfect your muscle up. Just try them out at home, at the gym, or anywhere where you train. Let me know how it goes. Comment down below on what you'd like to see next, and I'll see you next time.